Why is the world sleeping on the Gophers? 4 straight wins. First time the U has won 4 straight conference games in season. Just the second time since 1973. Gophers now a very quiet 7-2 with 3 other West Division contenders. Aforementioned Nebraska, Northwestern, and Wisconsin still left on the regular season schedule. We are joined now by Minnesota's senior defensive back, Damarius Travis. Damarius, let's start on the lighter side. I'm curious to know if you're ever confused for Demaryius Thomas, and if so, whether you ever try to collect some of the $13 million he'll get this year from the Broncos.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's got a big contract over there, but I'm just trying to get like him, you know, trying to get to the level that he's at. So, yeah.
You make that $13 million, you're going to have guys hoping they're confused for Damarius Travis. All right, let's get on the field. Coach Clays said earlier this week that you guys are expecting and you are preparing for Tommy Armstrong to start for Nebraska at quarterback this week. What's the biggest focus for a defense when you're taking on a dual-threat QB?
Yeah, just making sure that, when he scrambles around all over the field, and just making sure that down the field we stay with routes, making sure we're on top of routes, and just making sure that we're not putting our eyes back and looking at him and letting him just throw the ball to the receiver. So that's probably the biggest thing for us. And then just, you know, just playing sound defense and just being good with our eyes out there.
As for your offense, you get to see Rodney Smith and Shannon Brooks every day in practice. You go against them when it's ones versus ones. How special are those guys, both individually and as a package deal?
Yeah, man. Slash and Badge, they're a good dual threat. You know, those guys, they work extremely hard on and off the field, and yeah, it's definitely a lot of competition going up against those guys in practice. I always seem to get them when I meet them in the hole at times, so you can talk to Rodney about that one. But yeah, those guys, they're really special.
Well, yeah, you want me to talk to Rodney about that, but it's my guess that it's a little bit more enjoyable for the defender to meet Rodney in the hole than it is to meet Shannon in the hole if he's got a full head of steam.
Yeah, I done seen those guys in the hole plenty of times. Yeah, we didn't win both ways, but I have to say I probably came out with the most wins.
All right, Damarius, you've been part of this program for 5 years, 4 bowl trips, 2 8-win seasons. How would you describe the sense of urgency for you, for the rest of this senior class, to take the next step?
Oh, it's huge, because as we've been going to bowl games, and we have a high expectation around here, and that's to get to the Big Ten championship and to play in that game. And that's been our goal all year, and that's what we've been working towards during spring ball, winter, fall camp, and we see it in our vision right now, and we just have to focus on one game at a time and just win out, and we control our destinies.
Damarius, I love the fact that you use the phrase controlling your own destiny, because you and Wisconsin do, Nebraska does not. Yet when I talk about the Big Ten West to national media outlets, Minnesota is still considered the sleeper of those 3 teams. Do you guys hear that? And most importantly, do you care?
We hear it at times, so we try not to pay attention to that. We just control what we can control, and that's just controlling how we play and how we prepare for each and every team week in and week out. And that's all we try to think about. And I mean, of course, we know we're the underdogs. We've been like that ever since I've been here. I mean, and we love it. I mean, because it just lights a fuel under us, and it just gets us going.
After last night, I think maybe the entire country should come to expect the unexpected. So take me back 24 hours. Compare your chances yesterday morning of winning the Big Ten championship game to Donald Trump's chances of winning the presidency, because we know the latter just happened.
Yeah, man. Anything is possible, and that's just how we look at it. Is whoever prepares the best. Just how Donald Trump, he prepared the best, and he had the best campaign, and just went out and did what he had to do, I guess. And that's what we have to do. We have to do the same exact thing. Just go out and prepare for the best, and then just go out there and win the ball game.
Famous names, politics, and football all wrapped into one interview. Damarius Travis, Minnesota fifth-year defensive back. Truly appreciate the time. Best of luck this weekend against the Huskers.
All right, thank you.